Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Everyday Bro. My name is Gabe, the host of this podcast. How's everyone doing? This is our 18th episode already. It feels like we just started this show. It's crazy. So, I'm currently recording this out of my high school library. Yeah, that's correct. I'm still in high school, 12th grade to be exact. But frankly, I don't think I'm ready for university next year. I'm only 17, I'm still a kid. I always thought about taking a gap year, but hardly anyone ever does it in Canada. I'm not saying no one does it, but it's pretty rare. Back when our parents were in school, they had grade 13, a whole extra year to prepare and think about university, which pretty much dictates our entire future. I still have no clue what I'm going to major in. Also, all of their high school courses are stretched out over 2 years. Imagine that condensed into one. Oh, there's my dog. I don't know about you guys, but it feels like there's always something I'm stressing about when it comes to school. If we could slow it down just a little bit, that'd be perfect. And I know everyone is going to hate me for saying this, but I don't think grade 13 would be so bad if they brought it back. It's another year to let us all think about our future, the rest of our lives. But I guess I think I just need a break from school to just let my mind relax. And I bet a lot of you feel the same way. So here are some statistics for you guys about gap years. In Norway, almost 50% of students take a year off before university. In Canada, that's only 30%. And most students did it for financial reasons. Norway beats Canada in almost every single World Index survey. Let that sink in. I have a couple friends that I went to elementary school with that moved to Luxembourg, and they said that almost everyone there takes a gap year or takes a year off before school. And before I forget, for all you naysayers out there saying, "Oh, Gabe, once you gap, you never go back," that's some bullshit right there. Everyone has at least the slightest bit of motivation to go back to school. I'm willing to bet that not a single person could just sit around and do nothing for the rest of their lives. Actually, that's a good point. If you do decide to take a gap year or a year off, you shouldn't just be sitting around all day. Find a hobby, get a job, or do what I'm thinking of, travel. Don't think of it as taking a year off. Take a year on. And that's something else I want to talk about as well, actually. I think Canadian teenagers, especially in Leaside, are too secluded, suburban. They don't go out there and get enough raw, new experiences. I like to think I'm a little more cultured than other teens, which I would have to thank my mom for. We went on a lot of trips when I was younger, to Europe, Central America. I saw parts of the world I never had before. It's important for people, especially teens, to experience new things, expand their horizon, to gain a new perspective on life. My mom also took us on a thing called the West Coast Trail, a 6-day, 85-kilometer hike through the British Columbian jungle. No phones, no technology, nothing of that sort for a week. We experienced nature's beauty in a bigger world than just Snapchat or Instagram. And I read a book a while ago by Mark Manson called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, which pretty much sums up exactly what I'm thinking. You just gotta stop worrying about the little petty things that don't matter. You gotta learn to not care sometimes and just not give a fuck. Figure out the things that are important to you, whether it be family, friends, music, literature, etc. Who cares who has the nicest car or the most likes on Facebook? As dark as it is, we're all gonna end up in the same place. You only have a limited number of fucks to give. Choose wisely. And alright, everybody, that's it for today's podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was short. I'm sorry. Catch you guys next week on another episode of Everyday Bro, where I talk about concussions in minor league hockey and helicopter parents. Peace.